Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Just got a couple of nice replays here. Well, I say nice, they're fairly average in my opinion. But however, they do actually get us our third mark of excellence on a couple of tanks. First of which were in the Conqueror on Pilsen. Nothing too out of the ordinary really. I tend to do this quite a lot when trying to 3-mark tanks. I do fire quite a lot of the gold, so if you're offended by that, then you may not enjoy this video too much, but nevertheless, we've just moved up to the sort of usual heavy position. Just trying to get some early shots of damage off at the enemies as they cross. But we don't stick around there for too long. We're just sort of basically chasing that damage. We got a mate called Mush in the T30, but he doesn't go on to have the best of games this game, which is probably why I was actually able to 3-mark the Conqueror in this one, purely because I had the majority of the damage. So yeah, we're just moving up to this mound here, so we can get sort of hold down. There's quite a few enemies in this corner. They've got a T30, E75 and an M103. We also pick up the spot on artillery at the back, or yeah, we must pick up the spot because there's no one further ahead of us. Yeah, quite unfortunate on that last shot on the M103. I thought I shot his drive wheel, so I should have really done some damage as well, but I can't grumble because we do, like I say, we do go on to get the third mark in this game. So really this is just a farm at this point. Not really having any difficulties penetrating anyone. It doesn't really matter that we've lost our commander because everyone is at point blank range. Yeah, like I say, it's quite an easy third mark game. I think prior to this game I was at about 94.8, so I really only needed to do just above the bare minimum, which is about 3.5k damage in the Conqueror to 3-mark it. We do actually do a little bit more than that this game, but yeah, I sort of knew before my last shot, or my last couple of shots, that I'd got it. So as you can see, the larvae that we fired a gold round through the turret of at the start of the game came back to bite us in the arse, quite literally. But so it's all good. Finish him off, take him off the board and send him back to the garage. We also take the M103 off the board as well and send him packing back to the garage. The C75 isn't really too much of a problem for us. As you can see, the game's sort of coming towards an end already, and we're only, nearly 3 minutes in. I feel quite sorry for this Roger Dodger, to be fair, because he doesn't seem to have a repair kit or a good repair crew for that matter, because he's sort of pinned in place and doesn't really have a chance, to be honest, because I'm barely exposing any of my hull when I peek down this corner. And you can see some repetitive ricochets off of my upper plate. But yeah, easy farm, easy damage. Yeah, we did try and get a shot round this 705, and I'm pretty sure we slam on. Oh no, we take the tracks off the Roger Dodger, but I think we do slam on through the turret. No, we don't. We focus our attention on the T30 that's trying to flank, and we pick up the tracking assist on the Roger Dodger there. So this one's pretty much, well, yeah, it's over now. Nice quick 4.4, just under 4.4k damage in this one. And as you can see, when it loads, we do pick up the third mark of excellence on that one, so that was quite nice. I hadn't really been chasing the mark too much, purely because I'm grinding for the Super Conqueror, and I've already got the Chieftain. So yeah, on to the next one. Again, so we're out in the HMH 58 this time, just trying to finish off that third mark. I'm not 100% sure what damage standing I was at prior to this game. I feel like it was maybe 94.3. We don't actually go on to have a massive replay this game, however, we do, like I say, get the third mark. And we do actually die in this replay. So yeah, us unicums, we do die. We do get killed here and there. It's quite funny how I die actually. I really didn't expect it. I didn't expect my death to come that way, but nonetheless, like I say, we picked up that third mark. So we've just pushed up into the sort of Usual position for me, I don't know if this is the usual position for most scouts from this spawn, but I like to go here a lot. There's a nice little bush located at around C8 where you can spot the enemies that are crossing up to the north on the 0 line. We actually spot the heavies quite early on, which is why they don't really push all the way up. I do have an enemy LTTB to my left. He's not going to be too much of an issue though, because if he is to peek for me, then it's quite likely that he would get spotted and shot, but that's not the case. So we're just trying to get some shots off at this Tiger 1. He gets a nice shot into us on the move. I wish my shots on the move hit as often as I get hit on the move, but it's RNG for you, it's always the case really, isn't it? So just reloading now, hovering around the same sort of position. Yeah, our damage total is currently up to, quick maths. I want to say 2,100 combined. I think the requirements for this tank were pretty low. I think they're around 2,700 or 2,500 combined damage in order to get the 3rd mark. This game was actually prior to getting the Conqueror 3rd mark. I've had this one sitting on my computer for a couple of days now. But we are also platooned with my mate Beeben in the T28 prop. He's obviously now got the T30 as you've seen from the previous replay in the Conqueror. So yeah, he was a big help, helping me get these marks, sort of giving me some tracking assist and spot assist damage. So we've actually gone in on this LTTB now. And we're going to take him off the board. Like Turkey says, it is always a very good idea to prioritise getting the light tanks off the board, because that is the enemy's vision really. That does give you the advantage, and we kind of need it in this game. As you can see, we're down 2 tanks, and we've also got a tank who's unfortunately disconnected or quit early. I'm not 100% sure what the grayed out icon means. I'm pretty sure it means he's disconnected, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. So we're moving over towards our base in the sort of D5 area, just trying to pick up some spot and assist damage, and we do spot the SU-130. We get a lovely snapshot across the map on him, 460 odd metres away. He goes blind, and we do actually take him off the board there, which is a nice result for us, because don't know about you, but when I was playing this tank and whenever I was getting smacked by an SU-130, I would more often than not get set on fire. And as you can see, I don't carry a fire extinguisher on this tank. However, I do have firefighting and preventative maintenance, but even still, I would burn out quite frequently, because they do slap you for about 550. I'm not sure what the alpha is. It's around 500, but that plus a fire usually doesn't end well. So we're just trying to work out what we're going to do against this STRV. I actually thought this would be obvious to the STRV that I was going to go around, especially as I'm still 6th sensed. So I thought he would have backed up and turned his attention to me, but he did actually get his back and managed to take him off the board. It's in this position where it all starts to go a bit pear-shaped, but that's not for a minute or so yet. So we'll just take our reload, and once we are reloaded, I'm going to look at getting some side shots into the IS and the IS2, but I do get a bit of a nasty surprise as there's something else that's not spotted around this corner. So you'll see in a couple of seconds. Or maybe I preempted that a bit early, but either way, we do get a nasty surprise. A bit unfortunate on the second shot there, on the IS. Trying to get the drive wheel, but just take his tracks off. A bit unfortunate. And that was the nasty surprise that was there. T28 prop. It doesn't actually hit us, but it doesn't actually hit us on that little peak to get the clip off. But I have a feeling, no, he doesn't hit us. Otherwise, he would have killed us. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, if he did hit us, like I said, he would have killed us. Trying to get a couple of shots into him. Unfortunately, that one bounced off the side of the turret, which has caught me by surprise, but here is where it goes awfully wrong. I haven't noticed at this point until now when I get shot, but I do have an enemy Carnarvon Action X that's just rolled up on me. And these are going to be my last 2 shots of damage. Fair play to you, John Dillinger 98. Good job, good game. Nice 2 marks of excellence with your ranked Grandmaster camo on your Carnarvon Action X. Well played. So at this point we're just waiting for the game to end. Being brutally honest with you guys, I'm not 100% sure on how I can skip this replay forward to go straight to the battle results. So at this point in time it would be good to add some elevator music, but again, being brutally honest, I don't know how to do that either. So you're just going to have to enjoy my beautiful voice. Well, actually it's quite monotonous, but there you go, as we watch Cork Magician 72 in his SU 130 PM drown himself. Shout out to you, bud. Good player. So the game's over. Loading up the results. When it wants to load. Seems to take a while recently. And there we have it. 4,100 damage, 1,809 assists, picking us up our 3rd mark of excellence on the HMH 58. Thank you very much for watching, and thanks for taking the time to check out my channel. I really appreciate it. Just a quick one, I'm actually doing a giveaway as I've surpassed the milestone of 50 subscribers. I'll also write this in the description, but I'll be holding that giveaway on Twitter. So make sure you're checking that out. Stay tuned for that. And yeah, peace. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.